So my dude's Valkyrja, and today I'm going to be showcasing Giga Dan, and Giga Dan is Giga broken. But before I get into anything, I want to go ahead and give a big thank you to Castile and Akishino during the stream. Their support made a huge difference in my ability to actually get the character and showcase him for you today. I'm going to be doing two different showcases. One, I'm going to be talking about his kit first, but two, I'm going to be showcasing the trial version. Then I'm going to showcase you my absolutely cope terrible version. Like, he is bad. He needs a lot of work. I'm working on him. He's level 70. He has a level 70 light cone. He has 2k attack with 50% crit rate, 62% crit damage. His relics. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, this piece is pretty decent, but then we go over one. Hey, this piece is pretty good too. But then we just keep going, and it just keeps being really bad. We have him on double attack because we don't have the right pieces. We have him on crit rate with all flat stats and effect resistance, even though we want crit damage, because he gets a lot of crit rate through his traces. We have him on 577. Don't have the last one because I didn't have the materials to get him leveled 80 because I did not pre-farm. I just wanted, I wanted something to work on in the meantime. And the game did give me something to work on. I got a Japard now, so now the only 5-star missing from standard is Himiko. So this is a very, very bad build because he's not even being able to use the Rudolin Arena. These pieces are literally just here for attack. That's it. That's all they're here for. That's all they're doing. And he's got level 9 relics and level 12 relics, and yeah, he's got a lot of work to do to get to a point where he's actually pretty decent. But that has not stopped him from hitting like a damn truck like this. So first things first, I want to show like a decent one, and the one they have on trial is actually a decent, like it's a pretty good Giga Dan build. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start this trial, and I'm gonna show you guys what the trial version can do. Then I'm gonna show you what a cope version can do. So here you can see this is the trial one. They actually stuck him with Tingyang, which is really good. They have him on 68, 82.4, and 2700 attack. Nothing crazy. And he's on 58888 across the board, which is pretty good. This is about the level of investment I'm going to have him. They have him on Rudolin Arena and Musketeer of the Wild Wheat, which is a really good set. You can either run that or the imaginary set like I'm running. Both sets are very good. In fact, I might swap him over the Musketeer of the Wild Wheat. That's because it's going to be easier for me to farm. Anyways, let's just go ahead and let's showcase him. Showcase what he can do. Because the trial version of him actually hits very hard. Especially considering the amount of investment that the team actually has. So here, just letting you know what he does. Basically, TLDR. Okay, I'm going to TLDR his kit for you, right? Everything boils down to the normal attack. The way he works is you can use this skill to go 3 times. You're almost always going to go 3 times. And once he's done 3 times, he does a very strong normal. That I did on this one guy solo, but you can see 55k, so it doesn't matter. I whoopsie doopsie didn't accidentally targeted that guy. And then he has an ultimate, which what the ultimate does is the ultimate one charges his passive, so he does more damage, and it gives him these little fish fin stacks on the bottom left. Those little stacks make it so he is able to just consume those instead of skill points for his skill, or for his ability, normal, whatever, for his normal attack. So here we're going to go ahead and buff him up. Then we're going to yum, eat up the skill points. And then we're going to nuke with an 84k. You saw the build. The build's not crazy. Yeah, his build's not nuts here. It really isn't. The character's just strong. That's all there is to it. He's Giga broken. Giga Dan is Giga strong. Who could have seen that coming, right? Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's refresh this. If I do that, I got a 2 charge, so I just won't refresh it. He's got 1 more turn. He'll be fine. 1 more turn. Bob. Oh, I forgot the ultimate. See, I'm still getting used to it too, but it doesn't matter. He's broken. 61k. Easy clap on a 61k. Alright, so I'm going to take my Giga Cope Dan team. We're going to run this. This is the team I was running for Kokoya, actually. I was going to showcase Kokoya, but for some reason, whenever I try to record it, it lags really bad. Hopefully it doesn't do it here, but we're going to swap out Kokoya for Clara because she's very skill point efficient, making this team just flow just a little bit better because she doesn't really need to use her skill. So we're going to just use Clara to go ahead and draw the aggro to just her. We're going to do weakness on physical first. And then we're going to try to showcase what Giga Dan can do. So we're kind of just going to cycle through everything really quick. We're going to actually use your skill first, just to try to build up to your ultimate faster, so we can get your ult faster, so we can use your ult for Giga Dan. We're going to Giga buff the hell out of this. 27k right off the bat. Just right off rip, 27k. Pretty damn good. You gotta keep in mind, my Giga Dan is Giga Cope. So If you have a much stronger Giga Dan, you're probably going to see much better results than me. We're just going to do this. We'll be fine. So we're going to do this. We're going to break him. Blah, 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 blah. No buff here. 13k. No adjacent. So just solely 13k. Pretty respectable, I think so. So then we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to pop Giga Dan's buff. Our Giga Dan's ult. 26k from Yukong. Dude, full imaginary team kind of goes, like, kind of nasty, ain't it? Alright, so here is a Giga buffed, super buffed up Giga Dan. Let's see what happens. 46k. 46k. I think that's pretty damn good. So let's see if we can set up similar situation to where we're doing that again. Once again, we're just going to pop this. We're going to pop this right away. So in case he needs to heal, he can apply his healing field. We can have that going. We're going to pop this. Then we're going to 1, 2, 3. Just Giga buff the hell out of it. Blah, 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 blah. 24k with just the attack buff. Pretty damn good, I would say. So then we're going to do this. Oh, well, there she goes. So, then we're going to do blop. We're going to blub blub. And then we're going to just feed him a bunch of skill points. Alright, cool. So, next we're going to do this. We're going to do this with Yukong ult. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then 1, 2, 3. Blah, blah, blah. 34k this time. Like I said, my build is terrible. I don't have imaginary damage percent on my planar sphere. I have just copium. Just pure copium. So we're going to finish it off with Giga Dan here, and we'll get to kind of see what he can do. Solo target with no buffs. 11k. Decent. Solo target, no buffs. He's meant to be like an AoE unit. So, all in all, I think Giga Dan is absurd. I think Giga Dan is absolutely insane. I think he's a very, very damn strong unit. I'm just sad it took me to 83 summons to get him. 83 is quite a bit. That's the highest I've ever been. But after my Kafka luck, I can't complain too much. So, once again, thank you to Castile. Thank you to Aki. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to showcase him for these people today. If you guys want him, he's very, very strong. The Herta light cone for him on the Fall of an Aeon is the one I use. It's really good. I think so. I think it's a good option for him. Let me show you real quick. On the Fall of an Aeon, just a very strong one for him. It's a really good light cone. And then as far as that goes, you can either run Musketeer, which I actually might swap him over to, or you can run Banditry of the Desert, because it increases imaginary damage when attacking debuffed enemies. The wearer's crit rate increases by 10%, and their crit damage increases by 20% against imprisoned enemies. So I really wasn't even making use of the 4-piece buff of this, so I might just swap him over to Cowboy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.